Hi, meteorologist Tony Petrarca in the Pinpoint 12 Forecast Center. You've clicked on the Weather Now link on this stormy nor'easter Saturday. We're taping this as of 12 noon. The entire weather team is here. Steve, Brittany. Brittany, come over. Come say hi. She's been here. Say, hey, she's got the toque on. Steve, come over. Wait, now you've been out. Come on, real quick. You've been out. You've been out in the. The roads have been. It's been pretty dicey out there, huh?
Yeah. So we are looking at snow-covered roads all across all of the area. Obviously, and, East Providence is where I was basically all this morning. I drove around with the DPW. Roads are bad. 8 o'clock this morning, 7 o'clock this morning.
Yeah.
And
it's coming down. Like right now, we're taping this as of 12 o'clock, and you've been outside. It's just coming down in sheets.
Yes, we are under that band of 2 to 3 inches per hour, as you know, and we're looking at.
Yeah, let me show it to you on the. And here we go on the radar, and TJ and Michelle, everybody here in the weather team has their hands on this storm. So here's the deal. This is the radar as of 12 o'clock, and this dark area of blue is just an intense band of very heavy snow. It's snowing at the rate of 1 to 2 inches per hour, coupled with very strong wind. Visibility is very poor, blizzard conditions. Now this is going to continue for several more hours, and the snow amounts, they keep piling up. Here's the wider view. Now the storm itself, obviously it's a nor'easter, it's offshore, but this moisture continues to pinwheel back in right over southeastern New England. In fact, there's been some special statements put out by the National Weather Service on this one heavy band that's passing through right now, getting reports via social media of how hard it's snowing. Now, these totals were about an hour ago, so you could probably tack on like 2 more inches, only because it's snowing at the rate of 1 to 2 inches, 3 inches per hour. Norton at 14, Burrillville, where else at 12, Attleboro a foot, Taunton closing in on a foot, Westport at 10, and we got quite a bit outside our studios here in East Providence as well, and very, very windy. These wind gusts have been anywhere from 50, 60, 65 miles per hour with hurricane force wind gusts out across the Cape. Truro and Provincetown were gusting, at least unofficially, 80, 90 miles per hour. Official wind gusts on Nantucket of 70 miles per hour. So the accumulations generally statewide is anywhere between 15 and 24. With that said, I mean, we're easily going to verify here at 15 just because we got a lot of areas closing in on that right now. But depending on how long these bands stick around will determine the final amounts, but we're probably going to add several more inches here. So statewide, 15 to 24. I don't think all locations are getting to 24, but some will. But, I mean, easily a 12 to 18-inch snowfall just based on what's fallen so far and what we're seeing on Doppler radar. Visibility in some cases down to 0 or just a couple of 100 feet in some of this heavier snow, which is it's not falling down vertically. It is blowing sideways. In fact, let me show you. This is just incredible. This is Narragansett. And look at this visibility. I mean, the wind is just howling here. This is classic blizzard conditions down along the south coast right now. And this North Scituate camera has looked like this now for about 4 hours. It is just piling up. Now, granted, I believe this particular camera view, the wind's hitting the camera head on with some very heavy snow, but poor visibility here as well. So the blizzard warning in red continues this afternoon, this evening. It officially expires at midnight, though I do expect the intensity of the snow to be easing by early evening to more of a snow showers. Look at these wind gusts within the last hour, gusting to 52, Newport. Most areas, Rhode Island, southeast Mass, from New Bedford to Rhode Island, gusting 50, 60, 65, but we've had much higher gusts on the Cape and the islands. Nantucket, it's been consistently gusting between 60 and 70. At last check, a gust to 61. An exceptionally cold storm. I mean, temperature already down to 18. The wind chills are running just below 0. Here's the satellite and radar composite, and it's this band right in here, this moisture on the back side of the storm, which is actually spitting out south and east of Cape Cod. You can see the circulation right in here. Here is Cape Cod. So this is passing a couple of 100 miles, actually 300 miles southeast of Cape Cod, tracking north and east towards Halifax. So until this continues to pull away, this band of snow will stay on top of us until about say 3, 4 o'clock at the latest. In fact, when we look at the forecast, you see the storm pulling away, but you still see that area of blue, which is moderate to heavy snow. This is 4 o'clock in the afternoon. By then, it looks like the intensity is easing up a smidge, and then more so as we get towards 6, 7 o'clock, it's breaking apart to more in the way of snow, light snow showers and snow. And then by early evening and certainly by midnight, it's shutting down as the bulk of the storm lifts up into Maine, down East Maine, and the Canadian Maritime. So we take a look at the wind gusts forecast. Still inland, 45 to 60. Those numbers are verified already. Along our south shore, gusts to 60 to 70, and the exception has been the outer Cape, the elbow of the Cape, and the northern tip of the Cape, gusts to 80 to 90. Now, those gusts have not been classified as official, but we do have some instruments out there that have measured 80, 90 miles per hour gusts. So for this afternoon, a windswept, heavy snow, very cold temperatures, and poor visibility. Blizzard conditions will continue for several more hours in some locations, and then it does wind down the intensity by early evening, and then we are back to some well-deserved sunshine on Sunday. Sunny skies, windy, cold, and dry, with temperatures in the mid-20s. So we're not quite out of the woods yet. Very heavy snow as we tape this at noontime, and then it'll continue for several more hours. The team is here. TJ will be doing some cut-ins during the afternoon, I believe, on the TJ top of the hour, or yeah, so on the top of the hour. Our website, WPRI.com, the video that I'm taping here, we constantly update those videos on the Weather Now section of WPRI.com. All right, that's the latest update. We'll check back with you shortly.